It's in the name, really. I act. Going off script. Hello guys, Dale Grant actor here. I'm an actor, as you all know. Also, I do some voiceover work with this mysterious object here, which is of course a microphone. I am required to do quite a lot of accents in my career. Sometimes I'll need to do an English accent, Scottish accent, Welsh accent, different types of Irish accents, sometimes even an American accent. So I get asked to do quite a lot of these. I just wanted to demonstrate some of these accents for you guys and show you what I do pretty much on a daily basis. Let's go for the first accent that I do. This one is generic British. Here goes. This is my generic British voice that I would do for adverts such as British Gas, or something to do with a corporate law firm, or even something like a walkthrough, or something like that. And then I'd talk a little bit like this, if it was a bit less formal. Something to do with sports, maybe something to do with students, and I'd make it a little bit more upbeat and normal. Like that, but still pretty posh. And then sometimes they want a northern accent, somewhere like Yorkshire or Leeds, something that rolls off the tongue and is easy on the ears. Not only to do with banks, something trustworthy. Broadband, something broadband. Plusnet will do you proud. Someone might ask for a Scouse accent in Liverpool, and you might go, well, how the hell are you going to do that? But that's the way they talk up there. How are you going to make that sound all right on a mic? Well, you make it sound a little bit more posh. A bit like your man, what's his name? I was going to say Ricky Gervais, not Ricky Gervais. What's his name? Ricky Tomlinson. McCain, we are family. You just make it a bit more like this. Put a bit of grit and gravitas in it, but you've still got the Scouse accent there, but you're not talking like that the way they normally do these days, you know what I mean? You're actually putting a bit of authority into it, putting a bit of gravitas, but still getting the good old Liverpool accents in there. Newcastle accent, I am not terribly good at. I am going to be honest with you. I've never been asked to do it, thank God, but the only way I can attempt it is to say, in the words of Cheryl Cole many years ago, it was the worst week of my life. And of course, if you wanted a very posh English accent, then you might want to do something like this. Not a lot of people actually talk like this anymore, but it's especially good for things like video games and the like. What? Or if I wanted to do something like this, that's kind of like an English accent, but it's something like for cartoons, and I'm supposed to sound a lot like younger than I really am, then I'd do something like this. I didn't mean to do it, sir. Little boy, I'm coming to get you. Well, I suppose the old sort of London accent's a bit like that, you know, people above the age of like 60, 70, they talk like that, the old wheeler dealers, the old cockneys, you know what I'm saying? But these days, people talking more like this, innit? This is the way people talk in London now, innit, fam? Ain't like them old ways, you know? They talking like this. It's changing, bruv. It's changing. This is London now, innit? Well, I don't really know the way they talk down round Cornwall and stuff like that, but I've been told that it sounds a bit like this, you know, the old farmers or something like that. They talk like that down there. I don't have a bloody clue. And then you've got these kind of accents, you know, the ones that are they're quite posh, but they're not really that posh, but you know that they probably vote Tory. So there you go, guys. There's a few English accents that I have to do on a daily basis. Maybe not every single one of them that I did. Some were obviously for, you know, comical purposes. But I do have to switch my Irish accent up every now and again to do some of those. Yeah, so that's England. Stay tuned for my next one, when I'll be doing wider British accents, which will include Welsh and Scottish. See you then, pal.